Stampers, it's Judy Clock here for another quick edition of Live at Lunch. And today I'm going to share with you some of the new in colors that came from my pre-order on Friday. So I shared these first on Saturday with the folks that were attending my stamping retreat. And so now you get to see them today. So first I want to show you our new in colors. So, whoops, we have 5 new in colors coming out this year. And first we have Pale Papaya. And this is definitely a very light orange. At first I thought it was a little bit yellow, but I compared it to So Saffron and it is definitely orange. And I think this will be a nice complement to our current oranges, which is Mango Melody and Pumpkin Pie. So I think the Pale Papaya will give us that nice light alternative that some of us have been looking for. Next we have our Fresh Freesia. And again, it's a light purple, and I thought, wow, that kind of looks like Purple Posy. But it's not. It's a little bit darker than Purple Posy, as you can see. Maybe like a little bit more of a pink tinge to it. So that is our Fresh Freesia. Then we have Polished Pink, and I'm thinking, did we really need another pink? We just got Magenta Madness, and it kind of looks like it, but you know what? It doesn't. There's Magenta Madness, and here's Melon Mambo. So it is a little bit lighter than both of them. Not quite as light as Blushing Bride, but definitely a different pink than what we currently have, which is exactly what we would have expected from Stampin' Up. Next, we have our Soft Succulent. And this is a green, and I thought, ooh, kind of looks like Just Jade a little bit. But nope, it doesn't look like Just Jade. It's much lighter than Just Jade, but it's a little bit darker than Mint Macron. So again, another green, and I am a green girl, so I like the options that we have for green. And then the color that I was most worried about was the Evening Evergreen, because it looked really dark on the website. But as you can see, it's really actually quite lovely. It's not that dark, and I don't know what happened to my lighting today. It's a little bit overcast, so I apologize. But this is the Evening Evergreen, and again, I do like it. It is a very muted green. Next, we have our Stampin' Blends. They are in all 5 of our new colors. They come in a light and a dark. Okay, and these are just kind of what they all look like. Then I took our 5 stamp sets and I kind of stamped them on a piece of paper so you can see what they all look like. So here they are. This is Soft Succulent, Pale Papaya, Polished Pink, Evening Evergreen, and Fresh Freesia. So again, I do like how they are vibrant and kind of pop against our basic white. So very pleased with how the inks are turning out. Then I ordered the basic border dies, and these were so much fun. So there are, I think, 6 different dies in them. And helps if I can actually show the dies. So here we have what I'm calling just sort of like the mountain. Cute. I could see you doing this and just putting it on that and having some Designer Series paper peeking through, or layering them up and having a different color peek through the split. And we have the rounded. Okay, again, same thing. You can use them just like that, or you can have them pop out. Next, we have our scalloped edge. Again, I love how these are coming out. This one I don't like so much. I don't know if I would use that piece, but definitely this piece, which the stitching is really, really sweet. Then we have what I'm calling like the cloud look. Again, really fun. You can just use that and let a piece peek through the 2 sides, or just use each side separately. This is kind of like, I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like the top of a building, like maybe the St. Petersburg in the UK, that big, you know what I'm talking about, the spires there. I don't know why it reminds me of that, or the Taj Mahal. It just seems to have that kind of look to my eye. And then what I think is my favorite is the zigzag. And as soon as I saw it, it made me think of the rickrack my mom would use to embellish garments growing up. So of course I had to cut a piece of rickrack. I think this is going to end up being my favorite. Yeah, they do kind of look like they could be for DSP for envelopes. They are a little bit bigger. You could actually have to cut them down, but I've also seen them used on card fronts. So it really just depends upon what you want to do with them, Anne. So I think there are many uses for these dies. So I was excited to get those and try those. Then I also got, I dropped it, but let me pick it up. I saw the tie-dye, like the background stamp, and I absolutely loved it. And I was thinking of this when I first got it, but how cool is that? I did this on my Stamparatus. I had a 6x6 piece of paper in there, and then I stamped all of the different colors, and I turned the stamp each time I did it to try to get that tie-dye effect. So this is the Pale Papaya, Fresh Freesia, and Polished Pink. And I gotta say, I kind of like it. I'm kind of digging it. So I think I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this stamp. Then I did buy the Beauty of Friendship. I haven't had a chance to play with this yet. It is two-step stamping. And this is our new format. Instead of having the images printed on the back of this paper, it's actually printed on the back of the insert. So you can tell at a glance if you're missing any stamps. And I kind of like that because, you know, if you miss that sheet, then you're sunk. But at least here you always have it. And I think I'm going to like that. This has the matching dies to go with it. Again, haven't played with this set. I can't kind of wait to get my hands on it. That will be maybe later this week. I don't know. We'll have to see. And thank you, Sheila. I had so much fun playing with that. I couldn't wait to do that one. You know, like sometimes you just get an image in your head and you're like, oh, I got to do it. I got to do it. So I did it. And I don't know where I put the other one. I had contours and colors, and I don't know where I put that one because I was working with that one. Well, I'll put up some. I did put up one card that I made with that new contours and colors set. So check out my Stampin' with Crafty Clock page, and it will be there. And I will be back maybe next week. I do have to start packing up my studio for the move, so I'm trying to push it off as long as I can, but my husband's really pushing me to pack it up. So fingers crossed that I'll be back next week with a couple of quick live at lunch demos with some of the new stuff. If not, I will definitely be back in 2 weeks, like the first Tuesday in May. I will definitely be back for live at lunch because we definitely better be moved by then. All right, everybody, that's it. Have a great week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.